something we didn't calculate, that travel is the day. The time in the car, even if it is 2 hours, is a day.
It's the day. Because it's not just the travel, it's the onboarding of the thing, the unpacking of the thing, and and then the like getting into your zhush. Like that all takes like a whole day. So I think what we're learning is that we need to start padding these.
A little bit.
And maybe doing less cities, more
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Next time taking 6 days and doing 3 cities.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean,
But
even
this
with this,
go ahead.
even with this, like if we had one day to rest, would have felt
Jesus
good.
Christ. A goddamn day.
a day. Just one day.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like how about like 8 hours where
Yeah.
you just chilling.
This is very us though, like really like take it over. We had a day to rest actually.
Yeah, we did because
New
today,
York
yeah,
was the day to rest, and then we added
Booked
a show.
it.
So
Okay, so now we're realizing we are
the issue.
we are our own greatest enemy.
But I would rather be exhausted and have done that show than to be like well rested and not have done that show.
Because that show was really,
that show was fucking crazy.
yeah,
It
that
was
show
amazing.
really is like maybe one of the peak performances.
I don't think I've ever had a better show than that.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
the DC first night,
yeah,
that show was like the Small but Mighty show.
yeah,
It's kind of like that, but this was big and mighty.
yeah.
And bigger is better.
And we were both like hit flow.
Yeah. We were both in flow.
Yeah,
We were both in like a state where we were like a tiny bit ahead of our own like heartbeats and the room. Like it was like Neo where you're
Matrix
just,
shit,
like, yeah,
Matrix shit.
Yeah, the slowdown.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
so cool.
it was so cool. So yeah, I mean,
Thank you guys.
thank you
I'm
guys so much.
grateful for everyone who, without you guys, we can't do the shows. I mean, we could do the pod, we're just screaming at each other, but like the live stand-up shows, we need you. So
And we
I'm
love
so
meeting
grateful.
all of you. Like we talk
Yeah.
about it, like it is,
we review everyone we've met. Yeah, we give you grades.
and everyone is 4.5 and up. Everyone is 4.5 and
Yeah,
up.
some of you are about to slip into 4.4 if you don't shape up.
But it's really heartening, you know, like you do warm the cockles of these bitter, cold hearts.
Yeah.
Like it's affirming.
Yeah.
And we talked about this after the DC. We do forget, and you know, both of us have been talking about how this has inspired us to want to tour more
Yeah.
and meet more of you guys because
And I have famously said that I don't want to meet you.
yeah,
But
you're proving us wrong.
I think I'm changing my tune
Yeah.
on that because everyone I've been meeting has been so just cool and
Yeah.
like not creepy.
Yes.
And I just assumed everyone I met would be creepy. You know what it is also? It's because we're touring, like we are touring.
Yeah.
As opposed to me touring alone in a random state because the club booked me.
Yeah,
And then someone coming out to me afterwards.
that's true.
But I think now even that I might be into because of you guys. Because you made
Yeah.
it like safe. You're almost like the tricycle, like the, what is it? The
Training wheels, yeah.
For human interaction.
For human interaction and receiving, like love
Love
and
and adoration.
adoration and
or like praise. I
praise.
guess. It's the praise that I'm bristle with.
yeah.
You know, whenever someone's like, "Oh my God, you are so funny," and I'm like, "Oh my God, thank you, I love your shirt." You know, like I'm
Yeah.
always trying to deflect it back to you, and I want to try to learn to be like, "Thank you."
I did
What
that last
else?
night. I did that. Do you want to buy this poster?
Yes, yeah.
Let's pivot to the sale.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I will say that everyone that, I don't know, I haven't, the receiving that love and simply saying thank you and internalizing it has
Yeah.
been something I've been
Working on
actively.
It's very hard,
And,
especially
yeah.
for Korean.
Yeah.
A lot of ethnics, but Koreans like. It's hard for us to praise and receive praise.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will say last night I think was a time where I received it the most.
And
Like,
most graciously.
most graciously, because usually I can find like something that I didn't like about my performance or I'm insecure about something. But last night it wasn't that, like, I don't think
ineffable.
no. I don't think that it was like a perfect or whatever, but I
It was pretty perfect.
just felt so grateful for the experience that we had shared. So like I felt very comfortable,
Humble.
yeah, and comfortable taking it in because I was like, we shared the same thing. We both experienced it, and it was good. So
you're not thinking like, oh, you're stupid for praising. me.
Yes.
Okay.
And
because that's my immediate
yeah,
response. It's
same.
like, what do you
it's
know?
Like, what do you know? Like,
Yeah.
you like if you
You
actually
didn't even realize I fucked up there?
yeah. If you saw my set before, you would have known I fucked up, and this is not actually an A+ performance. But like because the show itself, we all experienced it together, and it was so holistically good and positive. Like
Yeah.
they told me that, and I just was able to take it in and say thank you. And I was like, I hope you had a
And
good
almost,
time.
I bet it's because of that overwhelming positive experience
Yeah.
that even if you had a negative critique or note for yourself,
As I do. Yeah.
as we all do, it probably got dwarfed
Yes.
by the amount of love.
Yes.
And maybe that's just the way, like, I don't know, I have to think about receiving is that, like, I have to let all this in to dwarf out the bad stuff that
Yeah.
I could always concentrate on. Like, trust, it's a hobby of mine. You know, like, I will nitpick and figure out what went wrong.
I mean, I
and-
do
and
this.
harp on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But maybe that is kind of like the balancing the equation of it is that, like, if you receive enough of this little nagging voice will like be, it will be so loud of this that you can't hear that.
I mean, it's yes, 100%. I mean, it's also like
But also, can I just say,
mhm.
we've been talking about this on the road about flow and stuff. I will venture to say because you were in flow
yeah.
and you were only in flow because you were being actively present.
Yes.
That you were able to receive that praise. Because when you're not in flow and you're not actively present, that praise feels unearned.
Unearned.
Because you feel that you haven't earned.
yes.
But because you're present, that praise makes sense now. Because you're like, oh yeah, that was fun for us, wasn't it? You know
And
what
we
I mean?
shared it. Like
We
I
shared
felt
an
the us
experience,
like
yes.
the fact that we shared that experience. I
Yes.
felt the connection with the audience, and
And I don't want to
Yeah.
put you on blast, but you did say before even we left for New York, that you're going to stop fucking around and have some fun.
yes, I did.
You actively said that.
Yeah.
You were like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. I'm gonna decide to have fun.
Yeah,
And you did.
I did.
Yeah,
I
that
really
was really
did.
cool.